moment that you and we and everybody has been waiting for. The grand final here, the Midseason Madness Tournament. You have the San Francisco Shock going up against the LA Gladiators. Robert going to be going low. The recall's still available. Once he's got to hold on to it, but as he dashes, Patapan, he does very much the same. Cuts him down to size. It's very much a fight victory here for the side of the Gladiators. They clean up 3 players. Mikey as well, sliver of HP, going to make his exit. Sam trying to dash and duck around here on the point, build up towards to shoot. And now he's looking for Funny Astro. Can he get the 2-for-1 again? No, he cannot. So managed to hound him down, but the flip is getting ready to come through once more for the San Francisco Shock as the cleanup is there. Kevster the last one to fall. As a summer, but the sleep is absolutely massive and proper. It's right in on top, and the kill comes through. The Gladiators down a member, having to fight back, having to try to persevere. The nano goes in as Mikey goes well. Dives into the back line and Shu, he cannot, nor does Funny Astro. Proper gets right underneath of him, takes down the Lucio, and it seems like that is going to be it. The OT will bleed away as Celebratory Primal and Rally on the back end. Patapan just sliding away, Mikey taken down, now Violet joining him in the grave. Gladiators have taken the lead here for themselves, so they look just for the further cleanup and build up towards these ultimates to further hold the point. Probably the last one to drop. Patapan comes up with 3 or 4 in that fight.
So much more available for Glads.
89% now. Pulse bomb out from Kevster, not going to find any purchase. Mikey going to be antied out. However, Patapan is able to finish him off with the Rael. The Coalescence just not enough healing throughput. They're trying to keep him alive. Pulse bomb, the sleep, not going to connect. He gets the sleep into proper. And Funny Astro is there for the alley-oop. He gets the elimination. Violet's going to be taken down. The OT bleeding down. A last-second touch from Finn, but he's got nowhere to go other than the grave. And as this bleeds away, it will confirm that we are, in fact, going to a final round. Finn, however, now going to be eliminated. That's going to be a supportless side of the Shock. The mines come through to occupy the point. Kevster falling lower, takes the recall out, puts a hell of a lot of damage down on the proper. He tries to make his exit, but Kevster finds him in the end. The flip still needing to be there, though, as the contest continues from the side of the Shock. The boom pin, Kevster, I think he was blinking to the side, actually. Goes straight into the mines and ends up going down, and that could be catastrophic. Violet returns, Reiner claims the kill.
Astro has bait.
Look for a little bit more. The flip comes through. The Glads now back in control as they look for some cleanup kills, get some staggers. They will be able to keep this map going. Kills flying through.
Keeps the cashing up.
This is a bit of a battery, trying to get that nano ready to go. Does have a nice little lead over Finn, and Mikey's going to be taken down. The beat is still going to be used. Pulse bomb in, finds Violet once more. Kevster strikes him down. And as you say, proper slept. Funny Astro once more gets on top of him to find the elimination. The cleanups come through, and the Gladiators, they will manage to persevere. I believe the headshot comes across. Big opening now for the side of the Gladiators. They look to take the point. Nano boost going to be used. Goes over towards Kalush and trying to keep him alive as he zaps away. Reiner falling lower and lower. Moves into the back. Will manage to find Shu, and Skip gets taken down by Sam's nade as well. Now no supports. No tick picked up. The Gladiators looking like they're going to once more have to reset and go again unless they can find this kill on a Kalush. They do manage to occupy the point for a little bit longer here. Patty sliding over, gets up over top of Kalush, finds that kill, and they're actually going to be able to turn this on its head. And Kevster manages to win it. Sam trying to take that high ground around the back, but Kevster says no. Shuts him down. Kalush jetting over to the side, looking to put some pressure here on a rider, but the card is moving forward. They have to go for the contest. Finn going to be popping the Transcendence. This time he is able to get over towards the objective. But the pulse bomb from Kevster flies through, and Violet taken down, had already used the immortality field. Seems that the Gladiators not going to be stopped this time around, not going to have the time bank drained down any further. That'll be the cap going through for them. Trying to lob it in, but takes quite a bit of damage. The nano once more going to be built up. This time it goes over to Reiner as he looks to build up some energy. Currently at 67. Self-destruct goes out from Kalush, looks for a pick, but I think it actually lands on the chandelier. The card right now is not going to be contested. They finally manage to get the touchback through as he does remech. Sam slept, however, Patty gets on top of him. The headshot rail goes through. Made out on the Reiner. They're trying to give us a sustained kill. It's working a trade. Finn taken down. The window's out from Violet, but Kevster pulls the blade, shuts him down. They clean up the kills, and the push comes to completion. It's just him and Prover playing this far forward. The rest of the team is all the way back.
I don't know what happened. He slept. He slept.
I have no idea. Now he's going to be slept. They look to get on top of him. The anti goes through. Kevster finds the kill. Runner once more gets Violet with a minefield. And what in the hell is happening? This one from such a clean initial take from the side of the Shock.
Was it
5.5 minutes. Now 5 of those minutes are gone.
Yeah.
Now just trying to keep this cart occupied. Nano invested. Keeps this diva nice and safe.
Where's Patty?
The self-destruct to use to try to buy some space. Patty, the EMP comes through, gets the hack out onto pretty much everybody on the side of the Shock. I think
no dive though.
Able to avoid it, but there's no dive, there's no kills coming through. An ice anti does connect on the 2. Violet under some fire, and they cannot keep him alive. Self-destruct goes out, will find skewed, but not before sleep. Proper. So now there's no support. Proper going to be taking a nap here. The sleep dart connecting from Shu as they try to keep Reiner alive. 29 HP. He crashes through. Manages to get that boop across, and now it's just going to be Patty and Kevster versus Proper, duking it out, trying to stop this push from coming through, and they will be able to do it. Proper gets pushed away. The defense is there. The Gladiators win out another map. Down now, Finn out in the middle of nowhere. Nate does go through, does anti out Kevster, but he is still more than safe. He's duking it out back and forth here against Proper, who does get topped up by the Transcendence. They sustain him for a little bit longer, but now as that expires, Reiner pops the Primal, gets on top of Violet, finds the elimination, looks for a little bit more. Juggles Finn away from the respawn room, and with this stop, looks for the final blow. Pops the bubble, the cap is there. In the meantime, Kilo able to find Kevster, but cool, I guess. By Kevster, who moves forward, pressuring Kilo out of that position. Denies the sidelines, but oh man, great shot there. Hits Reiner, but Ons gets Violet once more. Coming up with a massive kill to open the fight for the side of the Gladiators, who now can start moving the card forward, and this is just such a wash here. The cleanup coming in, Violet in desperation. Violet Transcendence making his way out of the spawn room just to keep this card contested. 0.66 meters left to go, but he will die, and no one else can get the touch in time. Proper will be able to build up towards that Dorado a little bit faster. Nano in the meantime invested over to Mikey, and he's going to be slept once more. Pushed back away as they hold up the right-click charge. But a hell of a lot of damage down on him as well as the anti, but so far he has not died. Reiner now coming for the reinforcements as Ons again gets Proper in the head. I swear, Ons, he's been a sleeper agent. That's why he has been performing. I spoke the magic words. I initiated the code. Ons on Sniper, and now he is awoken. Side is looking for the point-blank shot, the deflect coming through, but just not enough damage. With Mikey's arrival, they will finally be able to take him down. Kilo, he finds the taste of the Genji as well. Headshot there to Kevster to go ahead and try to break this open a little bit more. Halfway there, just about. Primal gonna be popped, Reiner. Looking to delay this, drops back down, contests the card for a moment. Retreats down into the spawn room, gets back out. 1.88 meters left as Kevster finds an opening kill. Finn gonna be eliminated, but now Kilo gets Reiner. The Transcendence is there from Violet. Shu tries to go in for the touch. Will get picked off one after the other. The Gladiators members bleeding down. The finish comes through in overtime for the Shock. Somebody's got a touch. Oh my goodness. Slim margins. Mikey almost gives his life for it, but now Ons gets an opening shot onto Finn, taking Liana's head off. Nano's here. So a little bit more. The Nano goes out. Kevster gonna be boosted up. Doesn't have a play, but it might not matter. Dashes through, finds Violet. No supports here for the side of the Shock. Mikey with a sliver of HP, 9% shy of the Primal that he will not be able to build up, and that is as far as it goes.
You need to be able to save these ultimates if you can longer, because it has to be a final fight victory here for the Shock. Glads now, multiple ults coming on, Nano Blade available, Primal as well, and they're going to open up with Ons. On the Proper.
Kilo's dead! The DPS taken out of the fight. Ons once more delivers and skewed, plays off the back of it beautifully. Finds Kilo, the rally gonna be canceled out. The Primal Rage from Reiner taking down a Violet. They've cleared the card, they've gotten the push. The Gladiators once more win out on a Shock map.
Them are on defend.
They are. Kevster point around the back. Presence known though. Starting to sneak forward, gets on top of Kilo, and look at the dive coming through. They're gonna have the Nano him out of the act, but there is the stick to put him in the grave. They say ult speed, damn, you are not keeping him in this fight. Proper will finally get his hands dirty, taking down Shu. A key pickup, but Skew once more. Finding an elimination for himself, takes out Proper. The bot getting shipped back here. But now Patty gets the kill here on Finn. The Transcendence popped, Skewed, keeping everybody alive. Discord Orb out onto Mikey. He's gonna have to make his exit. The bot once more in control of the Gladiators, continuing to advance forward. And it's going to be the Gladiators once more taking control. Finn does shut down Kevster though. Kilo gets a nice headshot once more, going to be nanoed up. Hiding around the backside of the bot, putting some shots there into the backside of Reiner, who's now going to be taking a nap. Does have the Meteor Strike, but as they wake him up, he is dead immediately. So cannot use it. The Shock do manage to turn this fight on its head. Proper continuing to clean up, getting both of the supports in the back.
No one there to help him.
Making some calls, trying to go for this dive. Reiner kind of getting bogged as he goes for it. The sleep connects. What a shutdown! Violet stays safe, and Patty, he's just got to translocate the hell out of there. Shock once more. Time starting to bleed away. Gladiators have so much distance to cover. Bot right now hovering around the midpoint. Patty Pan
no EMP.
Having to jump away.
He backed out.
To be used, and Reiner is going to be taken down. Opening kill found. Skewed falling lower and lower. Shu trying to dump some healing into that Zenyatta to keep him alive. Kevster just managed to find one, takes out Kilo, but the trade back is swift and it is brutal. Proper finds two. Finn finds Shu. The OT bleeds away, and we are not done yet.
99 to 98. Still waiting for this Molten Core, seeing if it will have any impact.
Now has it ready to go. He's going to pop it immediately. So they're going to try to zone them out, try to stay alive. Immortality has come through. He's going to drop down aggressively, cleans it up, and Reiner gets the follow-up kill, taking down the entire kit of Sam. Funny Astro traded, however, Proper finding that elimination. Shu now going to be taken down as well. Proper doing incredible work here for the side of the Shock. The support's out of the fight. The flip getting ready to come through the Shock. Might have just done it. Sam playing bait, and there you have it. No contest to be found. Pulse bomb locked in, not gonna find that kill. Finn does take down Kevster, who is back turned to him. A 1-for-1 at DPS for a support. Violet now gone, putting that much more pressure on to Finn, who's going to be trying to keep Sam alive. Blade gets pulled, finds Patty to start, looks for Shu, wraps around the corner, gets the kill, gets the dash, reset. They'll just put a little bit of damage down on it to Reiner. In fact, will find that kill in the end. They reset him, do they continue to fight it out? Looks like the play call is going to be made to go forward. The beat comes in, Finn going to be swapping over onto the Moira as Sam cleans up 2 kills. They're looking for the flip back through once more, and they're going to have it. The touch is there, Reiner this time able to contest it, but he's so very low on HP and ends up dying on the return. Finds the kill, the Blade now coming through, jumps forward, gets on top of Shu, slices and dices him down. It looks for a little bit more, will be able to clean up Astro. The OT starts to bleed away. Kevster gets the touch. He forces it back up to a full bar, but the cleanup comes in as Proper once more fills the kill feed. And it is a 2-0 on Lijiang Tower. Really start to rip away that HP bar, but so far isn't finding too many sightlines. Proper sliding along the rooftops. There's a couple shurikens into the back here of Shu. The Blade now going to be pulled. Misses on the dash, but the second swipe will manage to find the kill. And the Kevster taken down as well as Kilo got a nice headshot. The card advancing forward. That should be the cap coming in from the side of the Shock. They have a big window of opportunity to try to capitalize. They start making it move up, and Kilo gets skewed. Proper gets on top of Ons as well. He shuts down the infra site. Now they lose all of their info. Pile driver into the corner. Shu is completely locked in. Around him, shots flying, the deflect now going to be burned. There is the nano boost. The Blade getting pulled, Anti out onto it, but he still manages to find the kill. On to On, sets up for Mikey to get the double kill onto the supports. Reiner, a rude awakening as he is struck down into the team kill. They might have an opportunity to maybe touch back in, but it's On's the first one to respawn. As the Widowmaker not going to be good enough. Kevster now swapping over onto the Tracer, needs to get there in due time. Dashes forward just shy of 2 meters left. The Transcendence Skewed escorting the rest of the team forward. Pile driver from Mikey not going to connect, but now On's going to take it down as he swaps over onto the Soldier. The sleep is there. He gets woken up. The Primal does get popped. Violet juggled around a bit there in the back lines. The Discord Orb still focus fired onto the brink, but he's not taking any damage. Skewed taken down. Shu once more eliminated, and as the Primal expires, Reiner's life will as well. The cleanup coming in. The finish comes through. The Shock, they get to the end of the map. Off angle.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh, okay, On's getting a melee kill on the Proper, and it is just an explosion of death as Mikey will be the last one to fall. The minefield beat down. It's not going to achieve anything as everybody else on his team dies around him. Setting his sights over towards a target. Sends one over towards Violet's shield. Finn low, finished off. Kevster gets on top of the Yana, finds that kill. Now Violet's going to be gone. Kevster cleaning them both up. Mikey, a little bit of HP, dead. And this could be massive for the Gladiators.
No ults. Shock don't have ults. Gladiators have 2 more available, including a Blade, a Nano Blade as well. I don't know. They have to go now. Kilo has to go.
Okay, the slide in. He's going to be focus fired though. Cleaned up the ball, trying to get there in time. Quickly here from the side of the Gladiators, if they want to hold this, they need to find a shutdown. OT now coming in. The dive into the back. They find Skewed. They get that elimination. On's up on top of the doorway, but needs to find some kills quickly for the team to play off. But Kilo gets another headshot. Takes him down. Kevster dead. And that is going to be your cart contest eliminated as Reiner's got nowhere left to go. No Primal to play off of. It opened up now. Ult online for the Gladiators, and they need to gain control here shortly.
Nano Blade.
Kevster out. The Blade pulled. Gets the deflect out. Finn taken down. He throws his own Nano, but now Violet going to be carved up. The support's gone from the side of the Shock, and this could just be the resting place of the cart. Ons will get one. Proper, the last man standing now. Recalls out and knows that it is done and dusted. Kilo going for the jump shot, not going to be able to get a connection. Reiner still holding on to the ultimate as long as he possibly can. Transcendence has been burned. Antied out, Mikey falling lower and lower, needs to get some heals, but Finn is going to be taken down. That cuts the healing down considerably. Kilo taken out, the Primal. They managed to cleave him down. It seems like the Gladiator's not going to be done yet. They do get the cap. The infra site's still not being popped. On's now going to be using it, as I say. Pulse bomb goes in, though. Reiner going to be taken down. Now it's going to be on the supports and the DPS to stay stuck to this card.
Gladiators need to trade.
They got it. Best right now is Proper. Will fall. Ons gets Violet. They get the kills. And suddenly it's just Kilo. The cleanup comes through. A massive amount of distance now for the Gladiators.
Final fight. A Shu Nano available. Could go on to anybody.
Mikey.
This Nano can decide.
Mikey. He's very low. He's gonna touch. They can't do it. Not like this. Unbelievable. The Shock. They set the stage. They get so close. One more map to try to tie it up, make it a 3-3, go for the 7th and final map, but they cannot do it. The pressure applied, Mikey is so...